We no longer need to depend on one single sole supplier for what we absolutely must have to survive. So, about 12 years ago, when I didn't know any better, we put some solar panels on the back of the house, and they were like $2.20 a watt. It got us started. It's got us on the road to harvest, store, and use the energy given to us on our own property. The opposite of freedom is dependence, and we like the idea of not being dependent anymore. It didn't start very big. Start small, and then as you realize how your life can be enriched by taking personal responsibility for your energy needs, it tends to grow on you. So what happens is the solar panels deliver energy from the roof in direct current, and this machine turns it into alternating current to run my refrigerator, my air conditioning, all my devices, all day long. These are two different charge controllers. You saw two different panels. One picks up the morning sun mostly, and then the other picks up the afternoon sun. So we went from these old iron core machines to lithium ion. What took 1,200 pounds is now 260 pounds and is capable of handling at least as much energy storage and only 260 pounds and a couple of cubic foot of space. 10,000 watts worth of capability between that negative and that positive. What would happen if I touch that and that? Nothing. See, Edison tried to make a big deal about alternating current being deadly and direct current being much safer. Power2choose is designed to be applied by the lowest common denominator craftsman because it is safe, inherently safe. So we can put multitudes of people to work in their own property. Right now, the technology that made this all possible is bringing reliable energy to over 1 billion people. Now they can educate their children at night. They can read. They can run a sewing machine. You know, they can have a little small business that punches out belts or whatever because of this very safe DC low voltage current. There are two types of electricity. The kind of electricity that's given to us by nature on our own property. We're going to hear some thunder and some lightning, right? That's direct current. Direct current can be stored in batteries. Alternating current needs to be dissipated. Alternating current switches polarity 60 times a second in order to push power over long distance. That's the reason why you need alternating current. The epiphany that came about is that everything digital, 100% of everything digital, all solid state lighting, all LEDs work on DC power. And you can harness, store, and save DC power and use it at your will. But alternating current, you cannot own alternating current. You can buy a generator that will emulate the central power authority of alternating current, but you cannot own alternating current. You can own direct current. From that technology and the work that we did within the International Electrotechnical Commission and the standards, we are standing at the crossroads in the digital age, every bit as important as the clay pot was in taking mankind from hunter-gatherers to agrarian society. Because before you could store food, you had to follow the game. You had to dig up the berries and the roots and eat the bugs that came your way. Once you could store, then you could become an agrarian society. And this is what's happened. The solar panel will thrive when the battery gets here. Well, let me tell you, the battery has arrived. These machines working in tandem are 4 times as potent as what I've been running my house on. This machine is going to make its debut, its functional debut, on Get Off the Grid Fest. And we're going to be running a full rock concert, 3 days and 2 nights. Over 40 bands will be rolling through, and this machine is ready to do it.